All right, we're here with Elliot Boots, third in the first round of seeding. Looked really fast there. How did it go for you?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I could do with a little bit more rotation in the tighter corners, but you know, it's safe. The car's pretty safe, consistent. I think for the next one, we'll just try to adjust the car very slightly, just again in some of the section I felt like I was losing out compared to some of the others, and we'll go from there. But just very minor adjustments we're going to make.
Yeah, so it sounds like you're kind of happy with the setup. Do you have to change the track a bit, or are you like sort of the car adjusts to the track, or how is it going for you?
Yeah, I mean with the temperature, the track it changes a little bit through the day. It's not too bad, but this morning it felt, for me personally, the track felt a little bit lower grip in some of the corners. It could be why, but we're still going to go ahead and make a couple of changes just to see if we can find those few tenths that maybe is missing on the times.
Yeah, for sure. I think this time out at the Worlds, last time maybe you struggled a bit more. Here you seem to be comfortable. What you thinking for the rest of the week? Do you feel comfortable going into the 10-minute qualifiers and then to the mains?
Yeah, I feel really comfortable. I mean, we've come here starting with a good base setup, so we managed to hit the ground running. So we just got to keep the momentum going, and you know, like, don't relax because you know everyone's going to be working hard, catching up. So we got to keep pushing on. So. Long week ahead still, but at the moment, so far so good.
Okay, good luck to you, Elliot, and thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, we have Marcus Kerr up here after the first round of seeding. He just finished his run, got out of marshalling. How did you go, Marcus?
It was alright. I mean, I chose first run tire, so it had already ran 10 minutes. So after like 3-4 laps, the tire was completely gone. But for the next run, we are gonna keep moving and keep improving on the car.
Yeah, you guys are running the front end. You have been going kind of back and forth. So you're right now, I think you're with the B4 front end. So can you explain to guys at home, like, what did you feel when you changed from the old style front end to the new one with the less KPI?
So the old one, or the B3 front end, is dives a bit too much into the corner, so it leans a lot and then flips like all of a sudden. You don't really get the time to react. With the new B4 or the new B4 front end, the car is a lot easier into the corner. Doesn't dive as much. It's a little bit more stiff, and you have overall a lot more cornering. But I think the front end will be a lot better for bumpy tracks. But this is smooth, so I don't think it's the best choice for here.
Okay. Yeah, Marcus here running hot race tires, right? Which side did you go out this time, Mark?
It was Sahara medium.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people thinking about going to clays. You haven't gone out with clays yet, right?
The second practice on the first day, I actually went on clays, and I felt a lot. I mean, for me, it felt a lot better, but it was too slow since there was no groove. But maybe now it would be better, but we'll see.
Okay. Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
So we're here with Seth Dalton, first round of seating behind now. He was just out, got out of marshalling. How did it go?
It went pretty good. We made a few changes from last night. We kind of made good progress all day, or the last 2 days of practice up until the final round. We went a little too high on diffs, so we went back down past where we were at for this run today and put some harder tires on, and the car was really good. It's a little bit more touchy, but it had a lot more pace and you could drive it a lot slower, so it felt good out there.
Okay, yeah, I've been hearing a lot of the GA Concepts guys starting out with A2s, now going to A1s. Is that what you was running, right?
Yes, I went to A1 for this run. It took a little bit for them to scrub in. I wish I would have scrubbed them in more on the concrete, but they were really good at the end, so.
Okay. So you said you went a little bit down on diffs. How's the car feeling now? Are you looking for something from the car at this point?
Looking for a little bit more stability under landing, or just like comfort. It feels very knife edge when I land. It wants to kind of, if I land a little bit on one tire, it wants to try and roll that way. So I think I'm going to go back away from bladder shocks and go back to emulsion, and I think that will give me the comfort back that I'm looking for. And then from there, just make small changes. I'm done wholesaling the car. We were doing that the last 2 days, so I'm done doing that. So.
Yeah, so last question, how about the track? How are you feeling? Do you feel you're comfortable with the track, or is it still like, is it too big, the evolution, anything like that? Do you feel that you're getting in terms with it?
I feel like I'm coming to terms with it. I don't feel that it's too big. Like it's a little bit bigger than what we were on at home, but it's not insane. The driver's stand being tall helps. I think the biggest part is like it's like 2 individual laps for like what we run at home. So we're having to learn like basically 2 laps like at the same time, or 2 different tracks at the same time, it kind of feels like. So I think I got the right side down. We started working on the left side. I think I'm getting closer on the left. There's a few things I need to work on. But overall, it's getting a lot better. It took a little bit to learn the track, which is abnormal for me, but never been here before, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Seth being, first world for you, right?
Second one. I went to the one in Australia, but I didn't come here for 2022.
Okay. Yeah, Seth being improving all throughout the week. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, first cheating route down. David Ongaro here. I don't know if he was fastest. I think he was fastest.
No, it's David.
David was fastest, but he was right there. Yeah. So how did you go?
I mean, I'm trying to find the rhythm for the 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes here is not easy. But the pace was good. Track was a bit different this morning because they put some glue in some bumps, so it was a bit different. But I'm happy, so looking forward for the second one.
Yeah, so the big talking point is tires. Which kind of tire you're running? Still hard compound?
Yeah, we tried the medium yesterday evening in the last one, but hard still working better for us. Okay. Yeah.
How about setup? Are you still changing stuff, or now you're comfortable? You know what you want?
Yeah, we are trying to, let's say, to going how the track changed. So just going back to the track, and I think this morning now we changed something for the second one, but the track is changing every time we go out. So yeah, we will change something for sure.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Ryan Lutz after the first round of seeding. He just went out, got out of marshalling. How did it go, Ryan?
Not very good, unfortunately. I haven't got to look at the lap times. I do 2 good laps, and I messed up on the 3rd one each time, so didn't get 3 together. So we're going to have to come out for that second round and do a little bit better.
Okay, yeah, Ryan, one of the only guys running AKA, so which tire did you go out, and how did the tire game feel right now?
I ran the medium long wear Lutz. I don't have anything to base it off of, so I felt a little loose in the rear. Yesterday I ran the Supernova in the last round, and they felt really good. So I might go for the Supernova in the next one and try that and see if that'll help out.
Yeah, how about the track? Do you feel like the track's different from yesterday, or visually it looks like the black groove is getting bigger there? How does it feel compared to yesterday?
Yeah, I think maybe the black groove's a little slicker. It's kind of developing maybe a little bit of a looseness to it, but the grip's still pretty high everywhere.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Okay, first seeding round now done. Robert was in the final heat. How did it go?
It was okay. We had a bit of problems on the tuning of the engine, so car was sidling so much. So I had to deal with that, even though it was like a 49 sometimes. So it was okay. The last lap, it was not timed, but we retuned it again and we did it, and it was a 49 low. So I think it was good. It was a good start. Shame about the turning thing, but we have still 1 to go, so that's good.
Yeah. What about tires? Which ones you're running now?
We all hot race are running with the Sahara mediums, the normal compound, no clay or whatever. So I don't know. I think we will keep the medium for the next one. Probably sometime during the qualifying will be clay, but I don't know when for sure.
How is the car feeling for you? Are you now making changes still, or are you comfortable with the car?
I'm quite comfortable. Just a bit on the steering, like to work a bit on the steering, because now it's a bit too edgy for me. But yeah, now was quite good, to be honest. Easy to drive, so I believe making 49 lows that consistently, it can be a good pace for semi-final or final. So prove it.
Okay, good luck, Robert, and thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.